Ten of Wands. The Seven of Cups. Judgment. I didn't even notice the... Oh. This one is on the card. Six of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups, Judgment, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles, then the Fool, the Wheel, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, I'm going to pause it there. Okay, with the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and Judgment, those are the first three that I got up here. So, carrying too many ideas, going in too many different directions, too many options and distractions. This is going to be a time for you to, this is a wake-up call in a sense, or a time to definitely make a decision with the Judgment card here, and then the Two of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting, is like, it's coming to your awareness, it's coming to your understanding of this. Like, these people here on the Judgment card, they're being summoned with the horn to pay attention to and then we have the Six of Cups and the Two of Pentacles into the Fool, the Wheel, and the Knight of Cups. So it's almost like Six of Cups. And the Knight of Cups here after the Wheel, following your heart and going after it. So yeah, it's like there's something that's gonna happen. It feels to me that you've been holding on to too many things, too many ideas, too many distractions, and too many choices, that something's going to become very clear to you, and it's going to be connected to, like, I'm feeling like it's like an old like memories, like your childhood or the past, maybe something from the past you're going to revisit, but you're going to do something different with it. And so you're going to make that choice to choose the thing that Spirit's handing you. A gift of yours that you've had since you were a child. And then you making that choice is bringing you into the full energy, into like the brand new. I just found out with these cards, the spiral here is just like the whirlwind of change. Like, almost like you're just going to fall into it and then it's just going to snowball, which is turning the wheel, which is changing the direction that you've been going on. It's again, you know, we've been talking about a new cycle. This is moving you into that new cycle where you're following your heart. Again, the Knight of Cups, holding that cup, the Six of Cups, being handed that cup from, to me, is like from spirit. It's coming from spirit, but it may be coming from somebody else. Like spirit's going to work through somebody else to hand this to you. And then you're going to make that choice to move into this new direction, which is going to change your life and going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, Eight of Cups, moving on. We've been getting the Eight of Cups a lot. Moving on to conquer the mountains, to moving on from the place that you've been. You're just ready to move forward, and you're leaving, again with the cups, you're leaving all of these other cups behind. Like with the Seven of Cups, there's just too many options, too many too many things you're holding. You're going in too many different directions. So you're moving on from that, and you're just going towards your intuition, your guidance, your heart, which is a new beginning for you and starting a new cycle of life. Earth, air, fire, water with the wheel. 10, completion. You know, the balancing of all the elements. That's how you get things done. That's how you get things moving. Okay, I saw it again. I saw it this time. So the Four of Swords, that came out earlier, but I don't know where. But this is when I saw it. So after the Eight of Cups, we have the Four of Swords. Putting a sword down, putting a thought down, certain thought, choosing your thoughts, choosing what's coming in and out of your mind, out of your mouth, what you're speaking, what you're thinking about. You're deciding, you're listening to yourself, you're going within, and you're deciding what's coming in and out. Very cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool stuff. Is there anything else? Seven of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. With that, like, I'm feeling like you're taking all of the thoughts that you don't need, all the unnecessary thoughts, and I know that that's not usually what this is for the card, but like it's just giving like that you're throwing them out the window. Like you're just like, you're gathering the ones you don't need anymore, the unnecessary, the thoughts that have been holding you back and have been keeping you stuck or keeping you in lack. Like all of those thoughts, you're removing them from from your mind. Because of this, nothing's going to hold you back. You're following your heart. You're going in the new direction. Anything else for this reading? Three of Cups. Three of Cups, working well together, working with community. Again, like, and I just placed it over the Six of Cups. Yeah, it just feels like this. It feels like I guess I was gonna say a blessing, or this emotional, like, this thing coming through that's like, okay, this is the direction. This is the direction that's fulfilling me. Like, feels like it's gonna come through somebody else from spirit. And we have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, and starting to bring it into the physical world, to moving it into, you're just going to start making this, you're going to start going in this direction, and you're going for it, and you're like putting it into the tangible. Like, it's not just something you're feeling or thinking about, but you're actually, like, there's going to be a physical proof of this going on. Very cool. Yeah, this thing is just like, almost, it feels like a redirection, or just to get you back on track with your purpose, where your heart's desires truly are, where you feel inspired and you're feeling creative. Yeah. Really, really cool. Exciting stuff. I wonder what it's going to be. Let's go ahead and pull a gratitude card. What do you have going on? Anything going on? Do you feel? I feel like it's going to come out of nowhere. It kind of feels like it's just like, one minute you're just going to be like, oh, I have all these ideas, and then all of a sudden it's going to be like, okay, I know which one now. Like, you find yourself facing two paths. Making a choice may seem daunting, but what if the power lies therein? What is a big life decision you've had to make? Did making a choice leave you feeling empowered? In what way did it make you feel more personal power? And that's what I've learned, about making a choice. Like, you feel more confident, you feel more empowered when you've made the choice. So what is that big life decision you've had to make? Is there anything in your life that you're facing two paths right now? And then I don't feel like you've made the choice yet. I feel like that's what's coming in is that message. In what way did it make you feel more personal power? Maybe it'll come from a past person, maybe. But from somebody, it just feels like, yeah, interesting. And then food can be a way to show love. Many cultures show love and appreciation through food, and you can too. Maybe you could cook a favorite dish and share it with others, or buy yourself a treat to show some self-love. The choice is yours, but give thanks for the food you're about to eat. About a choice. The choice is yours, but give thanks for the food you're about to eat. Give thanks for your choices. The choice is yours. Show yourself some love. Share your love. Share yourself. Share your deepest self. Share your heart with others. It may lead to a conversation or something. go with the Moonology deck. Let's get a little deeper into this. Let's see what the moon has to tell us about this. We're going to wrap it up with the moon. On the top here, I also have the gratitude card. Don't take your freedom for granted. And it has the rainbow. I'm getting with the Knight of Cups. There's that rainbow on the bottom. That creativity. It's just, and this is like bursting with creativity. It's just, it feels like whatever this is that's going to come in, like this message or this emotional fulfilling idea or inspiring thing that you're going to do is going to fulfill you creatively, and you're going to love that. But you know, like, don't get too in your head about it. You know, I don't think you will, but like, because you're moving on, but like, you're going to just be very conscious of the thoughts that are coming in, you know, like of doubting yourself about it, or like, you know what I mean? You've come too far to do any of that, to stop your own self in your tracks. Like, go on the path and like know that you have your own personal power that is more powerful than any thoughts that are going to come into your head and try to distract you from anything. So yeah. You should go and love yourself. This cake over here, or this food on this card looks good. It's like cake and strawberries and fruit. Okay, we got two cards. We got it's time to release negativity. So like I was saying, making sure that you're not, I got three. Making sure that you're not, like, when you start to move into this new direction and following your heart, that you're not going to self-sabotage, that you're not going to let yourself get in the way and have any these negative thoughts come in and try to convince you of something else. So it's time to release negativity. A fiery climax approaches. Yes, it does. And confidence is your key to success. Yes. And when we talk about confidence, I go back to the strength card that we have. With this one, we have here. So with this one, it's time to release negativity. It's full moon in Scorpio. So watery energy. So with releasing negativity, when you have thoughts, your thoughts turn into the emotions, right? You have a thought about something, and then all of a sudden your body takes over, and you start to sweat about it, or your heart starts pumping, or depending on what you're thinking about. So that's why full moon in Scorpio, it's this heightened sense of your emotions. Releasing the negativity is going to relax you, to stay your nervous system to stay calm. Fiery climax approaches, of course, fiery with Aries. This is the full moon in Aries. But then confidence is your key to success with the new moon in Leo. Leo is also very fiery. So taking bold action as well. And yeah, again, with confidence and with Leo, it brings me back to the strength card, which is where she's going in the lion's mouth. And why would she do that? Why would she even think to, like, most people are not going to do that, right? They're not going to put their hands in a lion's mouth, because that's like one of the scariest things you could ever do. The lion could bite your hand off, right? But there's an infinity symbol above her head in the card, and that's because she knows that the infinite runs through her. She knows that the infinite is within her, it covers her entirely. So there is no fear. There is no worry. There is no lack, because she's just, you know, and because that's within her. So remembering that you are an infinite being, that you are unlimited. There's nothing that you can't do. It's only your limiting thoughts that stop you. So release the negativity. That fiery climax is approaching. So it's coming to a climax. You're going to be making a decision, and then which is going to lead into this new phase of your life, and confidence is your key to success, your confidence. So let's go into this. Let's read a little bit further. So full moon in Scorpio. Okay. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. And when it says someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. It doesn't necessarily mean cut people out of your life, but I think it's time to release the emotional attachments to them. If you're feeling that you're having an emotional attachment to somebody that is kind of bringing you down, bringing your energy down, it's time to release that attachment, that emotional attachment. Say, okay, that's their feeling, that's how they feel, that's what they want, that's whatever. You can have that and you can keep that over there, okay? This card heralds emotionally intense times, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. But that's really what I'm feeling is like for that. But it could mean your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring your desired result. Emote, it's all better out than in. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. Full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. The magic is within you, like I just said, and you're the one. So releasing any negative thoughts that are going on in your head, convincing you otherwise, is going to be your best bet. And then it brought up to me when it says here, make an effort, use your magic, you have all needs. Oh, it's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. And that brought me to the other reading that we had, where I talked about that if you want adventure, if you want excitement in your life, if you want joy, you have to focus on those things every day, even the smallest things. Even just the wonder of life, like, wow, like there's so much greenery out here and the flowers are blooming, the butterflies are out, and like just like stuff like that. You know, if it's nature stuff, I always tend to go towards nature stuff, but you know, like, oh, this incredible house that we can have all these wonderful things in, and my fridge is full of food, and you know, and just like finding the wonder and the joy in life is going to bring you more of that in your life. So returning back to that. This is just a reminder. Okay, let's go to the full moon in Aries. All right, it's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created the situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Being assertive is good, just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have some more fun. Again, having more fun. The full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. So mind your words, mind the way you're thinking about a situation or other people, or just be mindful of that, and to remain, if you feel yourself, if you're going to have a conversation like that, to keep yourself calm, to keep yourself connected to your heart, so that you're not going to say something that hurts somebody else, or that you don't actually mean, or you don't want to say to somebody. Yeah, so it could be one of those realizations where it's like, it stings a little bit, maybe you have to face something, but to remain calm, to be nice, to be kind, to be who you are, which that is who you are, and not let your emotions start to, you feeling triggered or something, and then you just start word vomit, you know what I mean? So that's just a friendly reminder. Let's go to the new moon in Leo. Leo. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, just like we talked with the wheel here and the Fool. It's a new cycle for you when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Make time to have fun. Another have fun card. Wow. A lot of, whatever this is tied to, it's feeling like it's tied to your childhood, tied to the fun, to what really brings you joy and what's really, really fun for you. Yeah, wow. So cool. Okay. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself. You've earned it. You've turned someone's head. So maybe you've been putting yourself out there. You've been showing up in this confidence. You've been showing up with this energy, and people are starting to notice. And that's when you may get somebody reaching out to you, maybe. Leo is the sign of the big and brave-hearted lion of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. Step off the wall. What's that song? Get up off of that thing. Get up off of that thing. So, yeah. Or there's a Michael Jackson song too, I think, where he's talking about getting off the wall. Can't remember right now. But, yeah, it's time to get yourself back to having fun and being proud of yourself for who you are. You're freaking amazing. You're freaking it. You are the it thing. You are the main character. Everyone is in their lives, and we should all be acting like that from a place of love, from our heart space, not from the ego, but that, like, you are a powerful being here. And you have something really important to do, which is to just be you and have fun, and to experience life, and to be in joy. Like, there's going to be things that happen in life that are going to be serious, that are going to be like, but like, if life is good right now and you're feeling good and like, for the most part, and like, you're blessed, like, then enjoy the shit out of it. Exactly. Don't get caught in a state of lack. Like, you have everything you need for everything. Just remember to talk to spirit, talk to your inner self, talk to your guides, and ask for things. Ask for the guidance, ask for the patience, ask for the knowing, for the reminders and things like that, and you'll get it. Yeah, there's definitely something about to come in, a turning point for you to help you make this decision in confidence, and to go forward in confidence, and and pulling from your inner strength, your inner knowing, because you know that you are doused in the infinite. Yes, you're in a human body, but your core is the infinite. It is the unlimited. Knowing that, how would you behave? How would you move? What would you do? What decisions would you make? How would you think? How would you feel? Knowing that you are the unlimited. Knowing that you are light. And that you can change the way that things are in your life. And like, you see the things that are built, you see the things that are created from the mind, but it starts in the soul, from the light. So knowing this, what are you going to do about that? Knowing that, like, process that, like, digest it, feel it with every fiber in your being. Remind yourself when you leave your house, when you get online and you're writing, and as an unlimited being, what am I going to focus on? What am I going to do here? 8 of Pentacles. Focusing on the one pentacle, right? He's put all his time and effort into all of these and focusing on that one thing, your confidence. You showing up authentically and being yourself and letting your light shine and not apologizing, not dimming it because you feel like you're too much, or like you're too weird, or you're too this, or you're too that, or like, will people really get it? Will people understand you? Like, it's like, cut out all that noise and just keep moving forward. Just keep going. Just keep doing you. Just like, no thinking, right? You're just like letting it flow. Like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just letting it flow. I'm just letting it go. You know what I mean? Like, it's that, just be in that energy. And that, I am the ultimate. I am the ultimate. I am the creative. I am the one. Feel that energy. Feel it. Revel in it. Just like be like, let's just sit and let's bask in it. Like basking in the sun at the beach, right? For example, if you have the beach nearby, or you're sitting outside and the sun is shining on you, I want you to imagine the sun's rays and the sun's heat and energy. All of that is your confidence, is your power, because we are a piece of that star, right? We are a piece of the sun, of that sun energy. Take it all in and just feel that confidence, feel that inner strength. I know who I am. Like, try that in a physical way so you can feel it coming into you. Okay, yeah. I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending love and healing light to you in all good things. And I will see you in the next video. Cool. Okay, bye. I forgot to mention that today we are entering the 3rd quarter, which is about clearing out, which we talked about, clearing out negative thoughts, clearing out, detoxing, releasing, letting go, ending habits, saying no when you want to say no, because you are in your power and you get to decide. compelled to clean and simplify your life. Yeah. So you may feel like you want to just clean up your space. I did that yesterday. I cleaned up my the bathroom. I did laundry and I did the dishes and everything's clean. I'm just feeling good. I just feel like it just took a load off of my brain, and I feel clean, and so yeah, this is that time, this is that energy. Work with that energy right now of letting go and releasing. Letting go and releasing. You got this.